Newcastle play Spurs today at St James's Park, and these two sides are one of the most rugged teams in the Premier League, especially Newcastle, who have proved very, very stubborn at home. Newcastle only lost 2 times in the Premier League this season to 2 big sides, Liverpool and Arsenal. And you can easily say that those wins were scrappy. Arsenal win came at the dying minute, Liverpool win came at the dying minute. And it just goes to tell you how very, very rigid and tough the St. James's ground is to opposition teams that are visiting. And, looking at this game for me, is the biggest game of the night. Liverpool is playing Crystal Palace. Of course, it's a big one. Manchester City is playing Swansea. Chelsea is playing Wolves. And Arsenal is playing Brighton at home. But this one is an ultimate decider. It's a very strong fixture, and we should get up for it. Of course, Thomas Frank will travel to St. James's Park with his, merry-go-round Spurs players who have proved very, very, very excellent in the away fixture. And looking at this Spurs team, you can see that they can cause a major upset if you just give them the tiniest of space. With massive recruitment coming during the summer, Kudus, Kolomwani, and a lot of these guys, and also Madison and Solanke and the remaining Spurs players that have been injured, goes to tell you that Thomas Frank possesses a lot of squad depth going into this season, and it only remains to be seen where Tottenham will land this season. Will they land a trophy this season? I won't be surprised, because they have the kind of squad that can do that. And also for Newcastle, who have really proved very excellent this season, both in the Champions League, both in the League Cup, and of course in the Premier League. And the house men are really enjoying the bumpy ride after enjoying a very long summer of not getting the kind of players they want. But with the recent recruit of Nicky Wotemade, Anthony Elanga, and the rest, Newcastle, Malik Thiaw, Newcastle are bouncing back on their feet. And let me talk about Malik Thiaw. Malik Thiaw is one of the best defenders that has been signed into the Premier League this season. He has really paired well with Dambon, with Botman, and you can see that in that defensive line, Newcastle are one of the best defensive line teams in the Premier League this season. You can see that they have scored and considered at least the very few minimal goals going ahead in this new season. You can say fantastic to Eddie Howe, who has really done well to maintain stability at the back line while scavenging and looking for a way to make his attack in Anthony Gordon, Nicky Wotemade, Jacob Murphy, Avi Barnes, and the rest of these guys. Eddie Howe is doing everything possible to make sure that his attack started producing results. We saw that in the beginning of this season, he struggled in goal. And with time, Anthony Gordon is speaking to life gradually in being a centre forward. And in most occasions, he is not frequently played as a centre forward, but a false 9, or they play him right from the left-hand side of the attack. And it's a fantastic one. I'm looking for Newcastle to win this fixture with 2-1. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.